this course would be about learning about core data. I'm sorry that my handwriting isn't good, and APIs as well. So we would be learning these two topics and implementing inside our application. So we'll shortly start, but before, let's talk a little about what is core data. So it's essentially a way of storing your app's data, but I mean this would be a permanent kind of thing. Like even if you relaunch your application, close it and stuff, it would still remain there. So that's what makes it different from other types of storing data. Otherwise, if you do something else in your application and if you don't implement core data, then obviously it won't be there forever. Like as soon as you relaunch your application, it would go away. But that's not the case with core data. Let's just move it to the side so we can talk more. So implementing core data is not really that complicated. When we would create a project in the next slide, you would see that it has an option and you just need to click it, and SwiftUI automatically writes all the stuff, the extra code that is needed to implement core data, right? So setting up core data requires like two steps: creating what's called a persistent container, let's call it PC for now, and this is what exactly loads and saves the actual data from the device storage, and that is what injects the data into the SwiftUI view of our application. So I guess you can understand that this would be device storage. Let me just shift it to the side. Device storage would be something like this, let's suppose. So it would go here and then to our view. So it injects it into the environment. Actually, there are three types of properties, as you know: state properties that are local to a view, then there are observable object and observed properties, then there are environment properties like dark mode, light mode, presentation mode, when we use those sheets sliding up. So actually Xcode does all this stuff for us. Like it creates everything, this template and stuff, so that we can use. So what we need to do, as soon as we complete setting up the basic project, I will tell you in detail like how we can implement this. So we come back here.